We'll literally show you the career that you've been dying, itching, wanting to see.
Time to experience the nooks and crannies of Korea as if with your own 2 feet on
K-Patch
with Keewon.
It is a Monday, and that means our fair lady, Keewon, is in the studio, giggling away due to her new title.
Yes.
I'm still getting used to it. But
I'm still getting used to it.
Josh reminded me on the chat saying, "Good morning, my fair lady, Keewon."
Good morning.
You cannot get away from that title.
I know.
Maybe you need to live in a little tower. I just imagine like a Rapunzel kind of scene where you're in there with your little princess. I don't know why, but a little cone hat.
Hat.
I don't know why. That's just my imagination
Not
of a fair
little
lady.
Tiny like tiara.
That would be lovely as well. You can choose. You could have both. You could alternate one day tiara, one day cone hat.
Yeah, maybe.
Are you doing well, Keewon?
Yes, I am. I'm doing awesome today.
Does it say on your top? Because I'm looking from the video. Does it say good on there?
It says, yes, it says good. So good morning.
There you go. It works on many levels. Wow,
does.
It's amazing. Is it snowing outside or is it still not coming down?
Like, I think 30 minutes ago, it was like slowly like stopping. So you can still see the snow, I guess, residue on the ground, but it was like melting pretty much.
I've heard that maybe it will continue into the afternoon because I have realised we've got a lot of snow in Seoul this year.
Right.
I don't love snow as much once it's settled. I love it the most when it's coming down. You know, that's the amazing part for me.
It's like really nice when it falls down onto the ground.
Yeah,
I like that too.
that's the magic, isn't it?
And I thought that there was going to be a lot more snow on the ground to this morning. So I was like kind of worried. I was like, oh, I shouldn't be late this morning. So I was like making my way here. I was like, oh, it's not snowing as much as I thought it would be.
Not that bad, yeah. I, to be honest, was disappointed. I wanted Snowmageddon again.
Me too.
Fortunately, not at that level. We've got a random question from Ian on YouTube for you, calling you Onni Keewon.
Ah, okay.
Maybe fair lady in Korean we could translate somehow. It says, and it's a random question. I wonder if this is linked to your vlogs. What are the 10 things that you must buy from the, without mentioning brand names, the Young Olive place? Is that linked to anything you've posted up about?
Yes, I actually posted it very recently. That was my new video that I had posted.
About going to that store?
About going to that store and I guess my top 10 items that I usually get from that store.
So Ian must have subscribed to the channel.
Thank you.
OK Vlogs. Can you give us your number one tip? Because I don't think we have time to do all 10 on this edition anyway.
Yes.
What would it be? Without mentioning a brand name, what kind of thing?
I mean, I love snacks. So I usually head straight to the snack aisle.
So that's famous for its makeup and stuff like that, but you're getting the snacks.
I am getting the snacks. I usually go for the snacks first and then look through the makeup and beauty products later.
Okay.
But just to get a little bit of like, you know, like just a good start to heading into the store, I usually go for my snack.
They've got some unique stuff in there in terms of snacks as well.
They have all these unique stuff, I guess, organic snacks, healthy snacks. They have beauty supplements that you can take or healthy supplements for your body you can take as well.
That's a good tip for people because they probably think it's just for the makeup, but you can get some nice snacks. I saw in there some candy that's meant to kind of brush your teeth for when you forget.
Oh,
so
I did not know that.
It takes off like the fuzziness on your teeth if you haven't brushed it for a while.
Okay.
You should still brush your teeth, I must add. Yes. The hashtag is board game today, Keewon, and we got a couple of messages. First from Tofu, who says, I think the only board game I have played was Ludo, and you don't know how angry I got when my sisters ganged up on me and took my pieces. The only reason they did this was because we would have a dare at the end if you lost, and they wanted to see me do it. Oh, that's a clever way of making it more competitive.
Yeah, okay.
And here we've also got a poster photo from Tropic Girl saying this would be great if we could...
Oh, Monopoly.
Yeah, and it looks like a Somerset version, which is a county within the UK. Wowzers.
Interesting.
That's very specific, isn't it? I don't even know a few of those places. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I like Monopoly. I actually like Monopoly Deal.
Oh, Monopoly Deal?
Yes,
What's
it's
that?
actually Monopoly in card form.
Oh, so if you don't have a lot of space, you can just play it on the go.
You can play it on the go.
Is it easy to play?
It's super easy to play. It's really fun. It just goes by really quickly. I really like it. I'm addicted to it, actually, whenever I'm with my family.
But how do you move? Because there's no pieces, right?
It's literally just cards, and they have like action cards, so like what you would do to move around. But they also have property cards.
Do you have money as well separately?
You also have money. So all cards have monetary value. So
that sounds fun.
It's really fun.
For on the
Highly recommend it.
yeah, taking a big Monopoly board is maybe not easy.
A little too extreme, I would say.
I'm going to have to learn that from you. Thank you for the tip, Keewon.
Of course.
Getting into things on VLive as well, we have Samantha on board from Australia and Atakan as well. Samantha saying, I haven't played board games in a long time. It's perfect in COVID times, though, when we have to stay at home, right?
Yeah.
And also, Iaspa or J Hasper says, I haven't played video games in a long time as well. You can play video games in board game format as well, or vice versa.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, I know Monopoly Deal has one as well.
Oh, a computer game version or an app.
Version.
Ooh.
To play with other people around the world. So
sounds like fun, doesn't it?
Perfect to get to know other people.
If you're feeling lonely, do that. Or watch K-Patch with Keewon, because we'll keep you company, won't we?
Yes, we will.
What is the theme today then?
Yeah, so the theme today is I'm going to pretty much be showing you how to make hotteok.
Hotteok.
So what is hotteok? Hotteok is a Korean pancake that's filled with sweet, syrup that's made out of cinnamon, brown sugar, and also has a little bit of nuts inside. So
sounds good to me, doesn't it? Yeah, it's like all contained within the pancake. It's not like a crepe where you kind of roll it up inside. It's all self-contained.
Yes.
Which makes it way easier to eat, I feel. Like with the crepe where you put all of the fillings in, they can all fall out and they've got to like fold it in a certain way. This is no nonsense.
No, just take one big bite and you have it all in one.
Okay, so we want you guys to show us what kind of snacks are fitting for the winter time. I mean, hot dog you can eat all year round. It's just because it's nice and hot in the winter. It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
So send in your things. We've already got a few for part 3 via Kakao Talk. Our username is Daily K. So the first video, we're going to concentrate on starting to make it then.
Yes, we're going to concentrate on how we're going to make it. And also there's this popular mix in Korea where you can just simply make it at home yourself as well.
Lovely jubbly. Let's take a look. What's going on here? Is this the cue for the mix?
This is this is the cue to get this really popular hotteok in Namdaemun Sijang.
Oh, what is that? Was that vegetables?
They have vegetable filling and also sweet filling inside. But I decided to get the syrup one.
That's the traditional one with syrup, right?
This is a very traditional, and this is how you would eat it normally outside.
It looks massive as well.
Yeah, and then if you go inside the grocery store, you have all these choices of making hotteok at home.
There's so many different mix packages.
So many different mix packages, but I decided to get the chapsal hotteok mix, which is, I guess, the original hotteok.
Like glutinous rice powder mix, which makes it more kind of chewy. Oh, so it's all in English as well.
Yes,
there. That's
all
good.
in English. You have all your all your ingredients needed in the box.
There was some yeast in there as well.
Yes.
What? I didn't know that part.
Yeah, I didn't know that either, but you want to put the yeast in the hot water and then just want to mix it together, and then,
you pour the yeast into the flour there. Wow, so it kind of must rise a little bit, I suppose.
Yeah. So once you kind of knead it, and then you kind of leave it for about 5 to 10 minutes just to rise just a little bit.
It looks like a proper chef's one.
And then here is the filling of the hotteok. So they also give you the filling, and it's pretty much just sugar, brown sugar, and cinnamon, and a little bit of nuts as well.
And then you just put it into the middle there.
Yes, you put it into the middle once you stretch out your dough, and you just wrap it in.
And then make it into a ball.
Yes, make it into a ball, and then you just want to put it on a hot frying pan and just push it down with your spatula so it just
flatten it.
Yes, it gets really crispy.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's not too difficult,
It's not too difficult at all. Yeah.
Because I was a bit of an idiot. I was thinking maybe you have to squeeze it into a pancake shape, and that would be the tough part, the dough.
Oh, no.
But you just make it into a ball and then push it down with your spatula.
Yeah. So
That's
it's not,
clever.
yeah. I guess my big mistake here is that I didn't put enough sugar or the filling inside. So the last scene, you can notice that it's like a little bit more bready.
It's just doughy.
Yeah.
That's what people love, is having it full of filling,
Yeah,
right?
and I thought that maybe like if I had put too much, it would explode. I don't know. I don't know while I was making that. But then, tip here is put a lot of filling and it shouldn't explode.
More rather than less.
Yes.
Because what's the worst that can happen? Even if it explodes, then you get the goodness on the outside as well, right?
Exactly.
Tropic Girl commenting on the right stuff here, saying, lovely, love the nail polish colour, Keewon.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know you can notice my nails.
Is that essential to cooking a good hot dog, having nice nails?
Yes, it is.
Cam saying, oh, wow, it looks great, but I would fail miserably at making it.
No.
On a scale, because you baked before, you brought in cookies.
Yeah.
So you're a true pro, I feel, Keewon. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most difficult thing you've ever made, where would you put hot dog with the ready mix pack?
I would say it's fairly easy because it's already put together. So it'd be like a 2.
So if you failed, Cam, you would be a right idiot in the kitchen, is what we're saying. You can't fail, basically.
You cannot fail. And it's really simple. And I know that a lot of people around the world, they're not able to access this mix. So I have a quick recipe. You may want to jot it down, or you don't have to.
Okay.
Or you can look it up online. But pretty much the ingredients are flour, water, dry yeast, salt, vegetable oil, brown sugar, walnut, and cinnamon powder.
So none of that is very Korean. Like, you could get that anywhere, right?
You can.
Okay, so you don't need the ready mix pack. It just makes things simple.
It does. It makes everything simple, and you don't have to go through the hassle of trying to get each one together, whereas this one you just have to mix it in one go.
Siska says, I love the hot dog at Gwangjang Shijang or Gwangjang Market. Yeah, each market you should be able to find at least one hot dog seller, right? The one that you showed us was at Namdaemun.
This was in Namdaemun, and it's really popular during the winter times too. So there's so many right now.
Yeah, Nur saying a long queue again. No way. In Korea, if there's something that's famous, people will queue for it. Even if there's another vendor next door, right? They will queue, and it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
But I guess you are getting that legendary flavour.
Yeah.
We'll talk a bit more about that and how much it was and things like that after a song request from Tofu in the UK. Hope you enjoy your request. It's Victon's Flip a Coin. We're back for part 2. K-Patch, Keewon's in the studio. We're showing you how to make and maybe soon how to eat hot dog, although we did see you eating that one on the street from Namdaemun Market. With that big queue, was it worth it? Was it delicious?
It was really worth it. I understand why a lot of people were lining up for that hot dog. It was so good.
There is a reason to do it. Okie dokie. We got lots of messages coming in, and Mama Wolf says, I apparently can't eat hot dog, I think, because I'm allergic to peanuts.
Oh.
So, yeah, there are often nuts in it. So
there are.
This is maybe one to stay clear of, unless you're making it yourself and you make sure you don't put any nuts there, right?
Yeah, and if you have allergies, you can definitely make it yourself at home. But we got another one from Joshua Lee. Hotteok in Busan or Jeju puts all kinds of different seeds, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, the Shiat hot dog is famous, I think, in many places as well, because I swear I had it over definitely in Busan, but I think in Sokcho as well on the East Coast. And it was covered on the outside as well in seeds, like sunflower seeds and maybe not pine nuts, I don't want to say, but lots of crunchiness.
Okay, but does it taste similar to a hotteok?
Inside, they've got the sweetness with like the brown sugar.
So it's just the outside that has the nuts.
Yeah, and there was too many seeds for me. I felt like I was a bird, and I just wanted to like wipe some off. It tastes healthier, I suppose. Yeah. And we've got Nikolai saying, those Korean pancakes remind me of pierogies, which tend to have more savory fillings like cooked meat or cheese and spinach. I'm assuming, because I believe you're from Russia, Nikolai, that's where it's from. That sounds pretty delicious, doesn't it? Like a kind of pie almost in a way. Yeah. And Josh saying, I would prefer that. Each to their own.
And Nora said, I don't have that hotteok here, but I did buy ready-made pao last night.
I looked that up, and it's that really white, fluffy kind of bread bun that you get sometimes at Chinese restaurants.
Oh. Oh, okay. Is it flaky?
Not so much flaky, but it's the one that often has pork filling inside, as like a dim sum.
Yes.
The pork buns.
I love those.
They taste and look like clouds, I feel.
Yeah, Noor made that last. What?
Please send it
Yes,
in to us, Noor.
please send us some pictures. I would love to see that.
And Ian Chong saying there's an MCO, that movement control order in Malaysia. So how are we going to dine out? We have to dine in. That's exactly why we're doing this hot dog at home, right? Because in Korea as well, we're being encouraged to stay at home. If you're bored, try out this hot dog. And Siska says, you're making me want to order it now because you can order the mix in Indonesia.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Siska also, she was like saying you can find it at Korean markets as well in Indonesia.
Nice. Yeah, definitely give it a try. It's one of my, honestly, favorite Korean snacks, hot dog. Because a lot of the other ones have red bean in it, like the hodugwaja or
you don't like red bean?
I'm not a massive fan,
Oh.
Like, if someone tells me it's chocolate, then my brain thinks it's delicious. But when I know it's red bean, I'm like, not so much.
Yeah, because it's not so common in the UK.
I don't think I've ever seen it on a British shelf, unfortunately. But yeah, the hot dog with its sweet, sugary filling. Oh, that's so good. But one thing I would say, be careful when eating a freshly cooked one. That sugar can burn really
it could
badly.
really burn. And actually, I had to actually blow it because it was getting it was really hot even in a cold weather. I was just like, oh, I should blow it before I bite into it because I'll definitely burn the roof of my mouth.
Yeah, it's like pancake lava, I think. You've not got any more messages over there, Keewon.
No.
So going back to that first video, Keewon, I just wanted to ask, how much was the hot dog at Namdaemun?
Yeah, so the hot dog at Namdaemun was actually 1,000 won, so which is about $1, I would say.
For that massive thing?
Yeah, it's huge. And so they have the sweet one, and they also have the one that's filled with yache, which is vegetables. So that's another popular one.
Yeah, a bit like what Nikolai was saying, more savoury one.
Yes.
Oh, I can't imagine if that would be good, though, with just vegetables. There must be some kind of marinade or sauce in there,
They
right?
have vegetable and a little bit of noodle. It's kind of like japchae.
Oh, okay.
It looked like it was like japchae a little bit because they definitely had noodles
with some flavouring on it.
Yes.
Okay, because we have the korokke, right, which is kind of, I guess, a Japanese thing maybe, but at the bakeries.
Yes.
And that's quite nice. How about the ready-made pack though? How much was that to buy?
The ready-made pack was about 3,000 won, so about $3.
Okay.
But you can make. I made about 8.
Oh.
So you can make quite a few. I feel like you can make more. I just put too much of the dough.
Okay.
So you can definitely break it up and make more. So maybe 10.
That could be a money maker then.
Yeah.
If you sell them for 1,000 won next to that place in Namdaemun, you'd be a millionaire, Keewon.
Exactly.
And apparently it's not just ready-made mix that you can buy.
Yeah, so they also have a frozen hot dog. So I was looking around in the market and I went to the frozen section and they had already made frozen hot dog, and all you got to do is put it in the microwave, put it in the air fryer, put it in the oven. Whatever, I guess, heating system that you have, and it's just ready to go hot dog.
That is for people who are terrible in the kitchen. I'm not talking to you, Cam, specifically.
Wink, wink.
Yeah, but that seems really easy to do.
Yeah, super easy.
I have had hot dog that we cooked because we got those ready-made packs before, and then you can't eat them all. You just get a bit fed up, so you put them in the fridge. If you put them in the microwave, they kind of go a bit soggy. So air fryer, I would say, is a good idea to get it crispy on the outside. We've got a message from Derek Gunther saying, are any other countries' McD's bringing the cinnamon rolls back?
Ooh.
Was that a thing? Cinnamon rolls at McD's? I've never seen that.
Actually, with this hot dog pack, you can make cinnamon rolls.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so what you got to do is just roll out the dough, put the sugar in, and then roll it.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it would just be a different shape, but it would be like a cinnamon roll.
Yeah, it'd be exactly like a cinnamon roll. So you can make different, I guess, recipes with this one mix.
Wow.
Not just hot dog.
Going off-piste. Adventurous, Keewon. I like it. What are we going to see in your second video then, now we've cooked them?
Okay, so in my second video, I will show you how you can simply make Yunsikdang's hot dog.
Oh, Yunshikdang, the TV show?
Yes, so it's a TV show where they feature a lot of well-known actors, and they set up just Korean restaurants all around the world to spread Korean food and culture. And in one season, they went to Spain and they made hotteok in their. They had put hotteok in their menu.
Okay.
And they put a twist to this hotteok.
Ah, so it's not just a regular one.
No.
All right, let's check it out. I see a banana.
So you need a banana. You need some ice cream.
Oh, some vanilla ice cream.
And then you need also some powdered sugar, cinnamon powder.
Oh, wow.
And then you just chop up the bananas.
This is like a crepe or something.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. And then you just want to flatten out your dough.
Okay.
A small portion of it. And then you want to fill in it with the powdered sugar or the sweet filling.
Okay.
And
Do
then,
you put the banana inside?
Yes. And then you put the banana inside.
In there?
Yeah.
That's interesting, because that's going to like kind of cook.
And it tastes really good when bananas are somewhat cooked as well.
Wow. Oh, that's true. That's a dessert, isn't it? Like a baked banana.
And then you just pretty much do the same thing. You just fry it on a frying pan.
I guess you need ample dough, like you said, just in case it bursts or something.
Yeah, but this particular dough, actually, having like played with it a little bit more, I realized that it doesn't actually break easily.
Oh, wow, it's quite strong. Oh.
And then you put the ice cream on top.
Amazing.
One thing to note, my ice cream was like melting because the hotteok was so hot.
Yeah, I'd love that though.
And then you put the banana as a little garnish and also cinnamon powder as well.
It looks like a pancake dessert at a Western restaurant.
It's really good. Super sweet too, and you can add like other other toppings as well. You can put in
the bananas
syrup.
in there.
Yeah, bananas in there as well.
And then what's it like when you eat it?
It's definitely crunchy on the outside and very chewy on the inside. And then it's really sweet as well. So in general, it's just like a very sweet dessert, as you can tell.
Are you all right with very sweet things?
I love sweet things. I have a huge sweet tooth.
Me too. I'd be fine. That's not sweet enough. I could have a glass of maple syrup with that, and wash it down. That looked amazing. I'm so hungry, Keewon.
It's so good.
You're going to now say, surprise, here's your freshly cooked hotteok.
Okay, so I was actually going to make you hotteok this morning, but I was like, oh, I'm going to be late.
Because of the snow.
Yeah, because of the snow. But I was like, wait, I could have totally made these hotteoks for Peter.
Listen, you've done this to Brooke as well. Brooke's saying, you're making me hungry for food I can't even have.
Aww.
This is unfair. But like we said, Brooke, with those ingredients, we'll recap that in part 3. You could make this anywhere, right?
Yeah, you can make this anywhere. And the ingredients are so simple. You can get them anywhere.
It looks so good. All right, let's play some music while I try and think of something else. Faz from Malaysia, you've requested this Slow Journey Nurin Yoheng by Eyes One. Probably breaking their keyboards with all the saliva that is coming out of their mouths. Aim Lita said, oh, Mo, that looks so good, Keewon. Yeah, we showed you. If you've missed it, you should be able to go back and watch it on Instagram soon, Arirang Daily K. Keewon's kind of fusion dish from Yun's kitchen, that was from.
Yeah.
The banana-filled hotteok with ice cream, vanilla on the top, and icing sugar as well. Oh, are those ingredients you usually have in your pantry, Keewon?
I usually have cinnamon powder as well as powdered sugar just because I like to bake, so I usually have that at home.
I'm so jealous of your pantry. You got some other messages?
Yes, I got one from Siska. Banana, I have it now. I need to make one like Keewon.
If you've got bananas, no excuses, right?
Yes, you should. Frozen hotteok is much better than fried.
Yeah, it's less hassle, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
If you're not a good baker, then that would be the way to go as well. Brooke also saying, yeah, my grandpa gave us loads of bananas, so I was wondering what to do with them.
Yes.
Sell these, become a dessert millionaire in Brazil.
Yes. And then Zaina says, I never taste hotteok, but now I can just by watching what you make.
Do not lick the screen.
Yes.
We don't advise that. And just a quick recap, Keewon, on the ingredients.
Yes.
If you want to do this where you are, I'd say most supermarkets in most places in the world will have a lot of these ingredients, right?
Yes, they do. So I guess to reiterate them, flour, dry yeast, salt, vegetable oil, brown sugar, walnut, cinnamon powder. But you can also find a lot of different recipes online as well.
Okay, and then in terms of fusion dishes like you did, we talked about the seed one. That one has been popular in Korea for ages. But is there anything else you'd recommend? What would you want to see on a hotteok if you were making something?
If I was making something on a hotteok, I would probably want to put like I love strawberries, and right now in Korea, strawberries
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
Yes.
So putting maybe strawberries on it, maybe like mashing them up and making into a strawberry syrup, and like sprinkling it all over the hotdog.
Some whipped cream as well.
Yes, whipped cream as well.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah.
I'm a chocoholic, so I wonder if you could put some little bits of chocolate inside.
Oh, definitely, for sure. You could probably even like mix it with the dough as well.
Yes. Oh, like chocolate chip hot dog.
Chocolate chip hot dog.
Please. I'm going to get some of these packs and do it with my daughter, I think.
Yes.
She loves chocolate as well. Aim Lita also says, I watched Yoon's Kitchen back in the day. Now I watch Yoon's Stay, and I love that show so much. Yeah, because I think because of Corona, they're not doing it abroad. They're conversely having foreigners stay with them here.
Yeah, here in Korea.
I wonder if they make some hot dog for them as well. That would be lovely.
That would be very nice.
We've got so many photos and videos to show you guys, so why don't we get stuck into that first?
Okay.
Cam from the States has sent in this picture. Oh,
wow.
So you've got sweet pumpkin Korean pancakes mix.
Oh, okay. That's pretty much the mix that I saw in the supermarket.
You didn't buy this one, though,
I didn't
right?
buy this one.
How's that going to taste? I
I'm
guess
curious as well.
It won't be overpowering like the sweet pumpkin flavor, right?
I think it'd be just really sweet.
Yeah. And you said, I think I'm going to fail at making that. That's why I've got backup ramyeon as well.
Oh, that's why you put the ramen in the picture.
It's a little different to hot dog, but it'll fill you up nonetheless, right?
No, you definitely will not fail. I promise you that.
And you got one?
Yes, I got one from Ing. Came across the unique hashtag hotdog at a dried seafood market near DDP.
Oh, a dried seafood market. And yeah, we're seeing the picture. It's a little darker.
Yeah, it is a little bit darker.
I wonder what that flour is. I mean, we have that color with like meme, which is buckwheat. But buckwheat hot dog? I've never heard of it.
I do seem like that's a little bit more healthier.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love to try that actually.
Absolutely. And you've got some other photos here as well. You said a few years ago I was alone on my birthday, so I made hot dog for myself with a mix I bought in Korea. Not fun having a birthday cake alone, so these instead were good. Yeah, having a cake by yourself can feel like a depressing scene from a Bridget Jones movie, but hot dog would not make you feel that way, I think.
Yes, hot dog with the sweet filling inside definitely will make you feel a little bit more happier.
And you've got the sign from the place you bought those hot dogs in the next photo, and it says Hungmi Susu hot dog.
Oh, okay.
So I know Hungmi and Hook something is the black version of things. So I'm wondering exactly what the translation is for susu. I've never heard of that either. It's an interesting hot dog that I don't think is too popular around the world. Sorghum is the English translation for that.
I don't think I've ever heard of that before.
No, not in English, me neither. We've got another one here from Donna saying, I made hot dog for the first time today, Peter. Not so bad. My husband, Ungo, gave his seal of approval. So we've got it in the dough stages here. And then we'll see it progress.
Okay.
It looks like bread almost.
Yeah,
like
it does.
You put in the oven. And then we see it with the brown sugar in there. Okay. And then you've put ample filling in there.
Yeah, you definitely put a lot more filling than I did.
Stingy
and that's
Keewon. And then frying it in the pan there. I wonder if you used
a good call.
the same kind of spatula. And there's the finished product. Wow. It almost looks like some dim sums that I've had. That are those squash kind of round size.
Yeah.
But
it looks amazing though.
For a first effort.
It does.
Cam, be inspired. It can't go that wrong, can it?
Yes. I got another one from Siska. We don't have winter, but on cold, rainy days, we love to eat this food and beverage.
Oh.
The first one is bakso, which is a beef meatball soup.
Oh, that looks nice.
That looks so good.
Oh, yeah, because you don't have winter. It's never going to be too cold, right?
And the second one is sotomi, which is noodles, rice vermicelli, slices of beef, cabbage, potato, tomato.
That looks up my alley.
Yes,
that kind of, it looks like a soy kind of broth or something. Wow. And then some more dishes as well.
And some more dishes. Sekoteng, which is a hot beverage. It's bread, some buds, glutinous rice balls, jelly, and ginger soup.
Ginger soup?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yeah, the one on the left is ginger milk soup, and the one on the right is ginger soup.
I sometimes have ginger tea, you know, it really kind of warms you up.
It does.
As a soup, as a meal, that's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, and I love anything that has ginger in it, especially during the winter times when it feels like you're feeling cold.
You're a bit of a ginger fan.
Yes.
Nice. Siska's also sent in this, which is the mix you can order online. That's the exact Korean one, isn't it?
That is the exact Korean. What's the one on the right? So they make it for you?
Yeah, it looks like ready-made delivered hotteok. You can get that in Indonesia. That's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, that's super convenient. If you're ever craving for it, you can just like grab it.
I'm guessing you must be able to order it here as a delivery food, right? It's not maybe a common thing to do, but if you're really craving it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I've seen it on the app, so I'm pretty sure you could. I feel like anything is deliverable.
You could get a chocolate bar delivered, I think, these days, right? Noor has sent in these pals that we were talking about earlier.
Yes.
They're beautiful.
They're beautiful.
You said you steamed the red bean pal. Now, it's got red bean in it. I'm not a fan.
I love red bean. Peter's not. I'll eat it.
What's the thing? We've got that here in the convenience stores as well. The white bun with the red bean in. Oh, what is that called? We've talked about it on the show.
I was going to say 붕어빵, but that's not.
Hotbang. There we go. Thank you. Our producer chimed in. Yes. I like the bread because it's really fluffy.
Yeah, it is. It's fluffy. It's chewy.
That one, though, that pal would deceive me into thinking it's a pork bun. I would have taken a bite into it and be a little bit disappointed. But yeah, no, hopefully it's delicious. And then we've also got one from Sophie as well, I see here, saying, good afternoon, Peter. I got some local snacks that I used to make in my stall before COVID times. I made my own style of spring rolls, which we locally call them popiah in Malaysian. There's also vegetarian curry puffs. Oh, that looks like a lovely spring roll kind of thing.
Wait, so
it?
Are these sweet desserts or?
I think they're more savoury, aren't they?
More savory.
And some fritters as well that are like Korean pajeon, maybe. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Looks maybe like it's a bit more crispy or crunchy.
Right.
Lovely stuff.
Oh, the donuts.
Oh, wow.
My goodness.
You
I'm
make
getting
donuts
hungry.
as well. That's amazing, isn't it?
That looks amazing.
And then this is called jemput. It's all of these snacks. When you had your stall, you used to make these peanut pancakes is what they are.
Peanut pancakes?
That sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
It really does.
I'm incredibly jealous. And then a random picture of a man who I don't know who it is. You can explain later, Sophie. Keewon, next week on K-Patch, what are we going to be doing?
So next week on K-Patch, I'm going to be making 달고나, which is pretty much a hardened sugar. Yeah.
Not the coffee, but the actual 달고나?
Yeah, the actual 달고나.
Wow.
And so you can definitely, it's another winter popular snack here in Korea. And I'm excited to show you guys what I make.
COVID friendly as well. Do it at home. Keewon, have a good week. Stay safe. I've seen it snowing a little bit outside. So please do take care. We'll see you next Monday.
Bye.
Here's a song request from Zana. To brighten your day, you've asked for Stray Kids with Blueprint or 청사진.